Hello, and welcome back to my Let's Play on Third Age Divide and Conquer Realm of the Galadhrim, or something, Let's Play. Last time we left off, we were under siege by Isengard forces, the free Isengard forces that don't cost them anything, because game scripts. And we also had a smaller force of the Variag family on the way as well. I feel like every time I see this guy, he doesn't look like a bad guy, you know. He looks like he'd be a good guy. But anyway, we're gonna just have to let them siege for a second or for a turn, and then hope that we get those garrison forces, which I'm pretty sure we do, because right now we don't have a whole lot of archers. Sorry, we do have a whole lot of archers. We don't have a whole lot of infantry, melee infantry, I should say. Over here, we're not currently under siege by these guys, but they are right next to us. So I'm gonna actually come out and attack them before they decide to go down to Aknot Ian or something. So we're just going to go out and murder them. But before we do that, we are going to spend the rest of our turn. We already did this to get those extra free units, but I'll still send them further. I wanted to go to Imladris first, and I might still do that. We might get a quest next turn to do something. I think I'll do this, because they might own the town. I mean, there's a town over here. They might own that one too, so it wouldn't take too long to get there. Otherwise, beyond that, we're going to go west. So it technically would probably be smarter to go west first, but I want to get an alliance and talks going with Imladris. So that's that. So then what else we can do beyond that? So why don't we just murder some more orcs? Hello, I'm here to murder you. That's actually a relatively fair balance bar. They've got a general and a crap orc raider unit. And then they've got an orc mauler, which is meh, but they do have the effect against armor, so we've got to be careful of that. And they've got 3 dual Guldur hosts with some improvements, so they've got 9 and 10. Not amazing, not sure why it's so even. It is in our favor, but it's not much in our favor. Either way, let's go murder them. I just finished, about half an hour ago, the last Hobbit movie again. So I think it's only the second time I've seen that one. I think I saw the first one a few times, but I never really bothered to watch the other ones more than once, apparently. I watched Lord of the Rings like dozens upon dozens of times. When I was a kid, I watched them every weekend, every Sunday. I remember watching the Lord of the Rings movies. Well, I mean, maybe not all 3 of them one day, but something like that. Interesting battle map here. Some mills and stuff. But yeah, The Hobbit I never watched too much, because it's not as good as Lord of the Rings, but pretty good nonetheless. Anyway, enough about that. Let's get a line going here. Are we going to use him in melee too? I mean, he's literally a melee unit, so that sounds like a good idea. We have anti-cav. We don't have any cavalry to fight, so that doesn't really do anything for us. I want to set up over here and then just run up here, because I assume they're going to take a hill as well, which means they might just go over there. But if not, then we might be able to get up on this hill faster. Before they do, at least. This unit has no like wall or anything, so it's such a wide formation. Let's take these guys out of their formation for the moment, so that we... Actually, no, that's not a good... No, let's keep them in their formation, so I actually know what my line is like. Right, and you guys over here.
The enemy are bringing in reinforcements.
Oh yeah, they are. I didn't think about that. But that's okay. Doesn't really change much. Okay, so they're down here somewhere. There they are. Everyone run up on this hill. If they decide to come before us and attack us, then obviously that's going to be pretty good. Especially if they come in little batches of these units first and then these ones after. Where's the Orc Mauler unit? I think it's that one right there. God, zoom in for about half an hour. I haven't uploaded any videos yet, so maybe someone has actually given me a tip about this, but I haven't read it yet because I haven't uploaded anything yet. I probably will actually upload the first 2 videos, well, the first video soon. Probably this weekend, which doesn't really say a whole lot to, or mean a whole lot to you guys, because you don't know when that is, but yeah, either way, just rambling on. Let's line them up slightly more properly, quickly, because we are already in range. We can currently fire, so I don't want to waste too much time doing this. We got a nice little hill here, though. We're not actually on the hill part. Maybe I'll move my infantry a little more forward, actually. Right there, then we'll actually be on the hill. And then we'll have like a downward, we'll be fighting downwards. Not sure how much that actually helps in this game. I know in the later games it's pretty, or relatively important. Not sure about the older games though. I think it also is important, but I'm not sure how so. Like, I'm not sure what it does to the stats exactly. In all fairness, I don't know what it does exactly to the stats in the newer games either. I just know it's pretty damn good. Alright, so we are destroying the Orc Raiders. No real surprise. I'm gonna have these guys focus on the general instead. I think we might be better off even moving forward with these units as well, so that we're firing more straight, because right now we're going to be losing line of sight. But I'll do that once these guys get into melee and I won't have a shot anymore anyway.
Only half the enemy force remains.
Okay, we are definitely killing our own guys in the back right now, so let's do that right now, in fact. Lost not how many men, but a few, for sure. Reinforcements are still miles away. Looks like they're going mostly towards this unit, somewhat towards my general as well, which is good, because my general will probably slaughter them. You guys, stop skirmishing. And you guys get around here.
If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
Fire at will. So I want to fire at those units once they come close enough. You a little faster, if you will. If you please. I don't want to lose too many units here, because we do have more fights to fight here. Many more fights to fight, in fact. Don't walk into melee, what are you doing? Might just be able to sneak around there. That unit's getting destroyed, so I'm not even going to bother focusing on it. I'm just going to go straight for this general here. Probably want to actually move even better in position to do this. Don't want to hit any of my own guys. I'm losing too many of them as it is. Okay, that should be good enough. Right, that unit's broken. In that case, you guys got more ammo. Give them a volley. The other forces are... oh, they're on the way, and they are actually already in range. Not of them, though. They are of them, so you guys fire at them. You guys fire at them. This general, not going to last too long against all this, I don't think. They have no archers, so I don't have to worry about that. Okay. Definitely lost a decent amount of men on this unit, which is unfortunate. We have built the culture thing here now, so soon we'll be able to actually replenish our own troops here, which would be good. You guys, are you in range of them yet? Or one of them. Not that one, somehow. Okay, I think it's time for you guys to get back in line before you murder my entire unit. They're down to 5 men anyway. 4. They're going down. Are they moving? They are. Right, focus on that one. You guys focus on that one. You guys get over here, and you walked again in melee. That's okay. Right, so it's just the general and one other dude there. Let's get you guys back in line. And let's have our archers start firing. That one. Not done a whole lot of damage so far yet. And these guys are actually not terrible, so we're going to be losing a decent amount of units here, which is unfortunate. It's just a general still remaining here. If we kill him, then that's obviously going to be quite good. These guys are relatively defensive. Once they go into melee, we'll be able to flank around with the archers and do some good damage down. Oh yeah, the Orc Maulers definitely need to focus on them actually. Because they're the ones who can actually do damage against our armor. And they have the least amount of armor on the enemy side, so they're also the easiest to take out for us with ranged. There you go, units are dropping. General's still alive, which is really unfortunate, in all fairness. Right, unit's going down pretty rapidly. Real quick like.
The battle is very much in our favor.
Okay.
Victory will be ours.
1 or 2 more volleys since we're firing over the top. There we go, General's dead.
Lies dead.
Just as the other unit arrived, so that's good.
Behold how our cowardly foe runs. It's time to press the attack.
They've lost a fair amount of men. It's time for you guys to run around this side here. You guys over here. More like this first. We are down to less than 100 men on that unit. 84 in fact. We're losing that unit pretty rapidly right now. Don't know what swiftness does, but we're going to use it. Luckily, they don't have too many units, so we should be able to do this, and they won't be coming after me, I don't think.
The enemy are badly bloodied. They have lost half their men.
You guys come around the back. You guys, get over here. Keep moving. 81 men. Yeah, that unit's going down pretty rapidly, which is not what we want, but it is what's happening. Right, you guys get over there. Okay. In general, we're doing fine, because I mean, it was a rather large army that we had to defeat, but still, 7% men lost. We'll be fighting many more fights here. We won't be able to replenish for a while, so we need to lose as little as possible. Alright, now we're starting to hit them proper. They are routing. That's good. They've lost 80%. That's the exact percentage we need for them to go away. Or for them to die off entirely, I should say.
The enemy
there
army
you go.
flees the field. Pursue and be awed by the victory we have won here today.
84%. That is, alright, that ended up going a little better than I thought. I mean, because I assumed that second army was going to take a little while to kill. Both of our spear units are actually doing quite well. It's just the sword unit that took the most losses, really. Anyway. Kill-wise, looks like, yeah, the range unit's generally doing quite well. 125, 102, 128, not bad at all. Yeah, good stuff. The Lorien Warders. 55 and 73 on the Sentinels, so that, or Sentries even. I think the Sentry was killing the General in the beginning though, which is also probably why he lost as many men as he did. So yeah, one of the Sentries not doing particularly amazing. But hey, what are you gonna do? It was an okay fight overall. It's just, yeah, that one unit down to about 2/3 of its men or so, which is pretty rough. We have to leave a unit behind in this town, but I was thinking of leaving... Get out of here. I was thinking of leaving General, and not this unit. Maybe I'll change my mind now. I could leave behind both of them, but I don't think that's smart. 76 men is still a decent amount.
I'm gonna stick you.
Right, Spy, I need your help, because there's an army on the way from here.
My lord.
They still got their army in... Yeah, they do still have an army over there. That's a pretty large army as well. Mostly crap, but still. Because I think the smartest way of going about this is... reaches of Mirkwood. That's this one, okay. It's taking the Narrows of Mirkwood. Yeah, okay, this is owned by our friends, so the Ville people. Okay. I want to take this one first, I think, and then take that one, so that we can go take out that one afterwards. So I think I want to go up north first, but then there's the thing that there's this unit, or 2 units even, coming from there, and then a few more units over there. This is just a captain, so that's not really an issue. Got traits, +3 command for Celeborn, that's good. Right, I think what I'm going to do instead is leave behind a general as well as a governor. Or sorry, a unit as well as a general. And yeah, we're going to have to pay upkeep for the units that we leave behind actually. Or that we take with us even. That's unfortunate. We'll keep this unit behind here, I think. Who's the better... This guy is actually a better governor, so no, we'll take the other guy. Alright, so this
warriors. Elves,
is coming with us. So we got 6 units, 7 units. Of which 3 are melee, including the general. And 3 are archers, and then this guy is sort of hybrid. Okay, that's pretty good. We're gonna go take him down, because the 4 units coming from here, plus this 1 unit over here, we should be able to take care of with these 2 units. And we can always run back fairly rapidly if needed.
Take it for the elves.
We protect the elven lands.
Ratios worsened with Isengard. Interesting, since we just took this guy, but alright. That should be an easy fight.
Must not be allowed to triumph this
I think the most difficult thing is taking Osgiliath, but they do have like 3 or 4 really crappy units there. Like those archer units are like 1 or 2 ranged attack and 1 defense, something like that. They're all pretty horrible. They do have a few decent units there. The Orc Blades or something are pretty strong. But once you've taken that, we are in a much better position. Right.
Units, await my orders.
I won't await your orders. I will do as I please, when I please. Right. Let's get the... No. Arch to the back. Something about protecting the lure, sure, whatever. I really don't want this ability on him, because it just ruins his ability to go into shield wall. It's kind of annoying, actually. I might want to move forward a little bit immediately. So that we're not completely blocked by this tree here. They appear to be running back. Towards... Oh, it's just 1 unit. I don't know, towards a hill, I guess. I forgot that we were attacking just 1 unit right now. Just assumed for some reason we were attacking more than that. Alright, well, I guess chase after it. I still want to take it down entirely with archer damage, but hopefully it's just running to a hill or something and not doing anything crazy like running off the battlefield or something. No idea what they're doing. I mean, they are literally just gonna sit on that hill there. Alright, well, you do what you do. I will follow. There we go. Okay. Oh. Alright. These trees are kind of still blocking us, but we'll be alright. Are you not in range yet? No, you're not. Okay. You are. So are you. You're not the same unit. As I thought you were. Why are you not firing? Fire! Stop. Stop doing what you're doing. And fucking fire. You too. Just fire at him. I'm pretty sure we've been in range for quite a while. They just for some reason decided to go all the way forward. Now they're coming towards us. Which is great. I need my line much further up front. Right now we're firing upwards, which is the least amount of damage we can possibly do to this unit. While our aim is to do as much damage as possible. In fact, I want to not engage in melee with this unit at all, because there's no real need. We have 4 archers. I could actually skirmish constantly. Might even be a good call, to be honest. We'll see what happens. Get that ability out of the way. Will we have to skirmish? Not dropping as fast as I would like. Nope, what are they doing? No, they're still coming towards us, right? I'm just gonna put these guys on skirmish after all.
The enemy are badly bloodied. They have lost half their men.
Just gonna run out of there real quick. Probably should have run sideways rather than through our men that are currently firing at the enemy, but hey, what are you gonna do? And then they'll skirmish away, and then there's no way he can chase 3 of my units, so... Unless he just stands there, that's also fine. If he routes, we need to kill a little percentage, or a slight percentage more of what we killed so far. They're just gonna stand there getting pelted with arrows. Thanks, mate. Appreciate it. Alright, there we go. Killed enough. I guess their captain's alive, so they're not gonna rout, really, are they? They're shaking, wavering. They're thinking about it. Don't think we have to kill the captain, since it's literally just the captain. Oh, come on. They're charging. Here we go. He's actually gonna make my guys run, which is kind of annoying.
The enemy army flees the field, awed by the victory we have won here today.
I've never been more awed, mate. You will not find a man as odd as I am right now. You won't do it. It's impossible. There is no man on this planet more awed than I am at this exact moment. Well, that was a not very interesting result, nor a battle, really. It's a lovely sound, though. Definitely an interesting sound. Now the question is, can we reach Osgiliath next turn? I think we should be able to. Oh yeah, definitely. Okay, let's do exactly that. Get a tower down here as well.
Elves, we must give up the road.
What's that?
We will need that one.
Feels
I am a warrior.
Oh, we saw that one before, didn't we?
Sire.
Alright, so if I am not mistaken, Osgiliath is not a walled settlement, so we should be able to walk in there immediately. I might want to siege him out, though, in this particular case, just because of the fact that we would do so much damage to them, and this army is rather large. Again, these 5 units are all crap. The Dol Guldur host, we've seen them before, they're okay. Mercador blades are pretty good. And a general, obviously, is a general, so he's alright as well. So we gotta be somewhat careful. Then again, we gotta be fast about this as well, because there's still that army over there. Which, in fact, I'm gonna keep track of that one.
I'm gonna stick
It's only 4 units, of which we can see 2 of them are not amazing. Well, those guys are pretty good, but... the Orc Maulers are pretty good, but only against armor, really. They could, however, walk past me and go straight for this place, which would be annoying. I don't think it's 1 unit. 2 units. They probably would be able... Oh yeah, we just have Yearnings. I thought we had a different unit in there. So yeah, they might be able to take that if they wanted to. But they shouldn't be able to get really there without being able... Like, if they'll pass this, I should be able to chase them and kill them off. Anyway. That's enough of that. Let's end this turn. We moved you already.
Yes, my lord.
We got, right, enemy army routed. We have $1,000. In fact, I might be able to afford something. We can't build because we're under siege. Is that how that works? Or we just not have a single building that costs less than 1,000? Yeah, that's actually the case. Can build a vineyard. Also, when did I finish that thing? Because then I'll be able to see if our religion is going up. 9%. Yeah, we want 7. So I wonder if it's 1% a turn. If that's the case, it's going to be a while. But anyway, let's end the turn because I can't really afford anything useful. It's a vineyard here as well. It's a ladder tanner, but I'm not going to be retraining any of my units. What about this place? Nope, nothing I can build here. Can we train? Oh, yeah, no more units available. Yeah, makes sense. Alright. End that turn. Finding a little bit of money though. In fact, I'm pretty sure I could hire a mercenary unit there. Oh, okay, that's fine. Let's Radagast the Brown again, I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I saw the... Is that the Dwarves? Yeah, that was the Dwarves, wasn't it? Oh, thank the Lord, they're my ally. That's pretty good, actually. That looks like a pretty strong army, judging from their flag compared to Isengard's flag, which is some pretty okay units. Oh, for fuck's... Okay, this is annoying. I can't get there. I don't think I'm gonna change my plan. Okay, this is... Well, that's our Bjorning's dead, at least. I don't know if that's not a good thing. I'm not sure why I'm saying that's at least. Ah, finally, they're dead. Thank the Lord. Is there any point in fighting this one? They are good against Cab, but we're just gonna get overrun, aren't we? There's not really any point. Eh. We killed one. Well, I think we could have done a little better than that, but so be it. Alright, that's kind of annoying. Where do they keep getting these forces from in the south, though? I don't quite know what that... Okay, here we go. Ah, and there you go. Elven Defenders. We got 600 of them. That's not bad. So we do get a full general. Or, sorry, a full garrison. Well, not full garrison, a big garrison. So we are facing off against Gash Discard, who is a warg unit. Okay, that's probably good, since this is a town? I'm not sure. Got some clan spearmen, which are fairly bad. They've got some experience and upgrades, though. The guards are the Orphanc. Now, these guys, yeah, as I expected, they're pretty good. 8 attack, which isn't amazing, but 28 defense, so it's going to be hard to actually damage them. And I got some Dunlending Horsemen, which are not great. Some Uruk-hai Raiders, only 17 of them. Well, okay, because of their experience, mostly. More cab, but only 8 of them. Uruk-hai Crossbow, yeah, 10 damage. So that's probably the biggest threat, really, besides that, guards the Orphanc unit. Only 15 of these guys, okay unit, and Uruk-hai Raiders for missile attack. Higher melee attack, which is interesting as an archer unit. Alright, they have 2 rams. Let's see how this battle works. Because I've never really done a defensive siege on this game yet, especially if it's a capital. So, despite us not being able to build any castles, I assume we have some kind of defenses. I mean, the fact that they had to build rams means that we have a wooden fence at least, I guess. But it's a big it's our capital, so yeah, I was gonna say it must be a custom battle. There you go, we got a custom battle on our hands here. It looks like we... Is that our fence? Yeah, I guess we have a fence. Okay, this doesn't look like a particularly great custom battle, in all fairness. I mean, it looks like a cool map, but it's not gonna be an easy place to defend, is it? Don't have any watchtowers either, so no archer towers, which is interesting. Being the elves, you'd think that we would have some defenses like that, but so we're not really fighting any funnel or anything. We're literally fighting like on an open battlefield. Well, actually no, there will be a funnel because they won't be able to get. Yeah, they'll have to go through like 1 or 2 areas, wouldn't they? So yeah, it will be some kind of funnel. So we're okay actually. Archers. Should be able to fire quite nicely. Oh, nope. God damn it, you guys. We offer bows from Lorien. Well, that's where we are right now. Okay, I kind of want my units a little more this way. Get them out of the way a little bit. Whatever, I'll do. Europe probably is going to stay on the capture points. There's not much point in having you guys. Well, they are anti-cav. They do have a Warg Rider unit, but yeah, I don't want them to die either. Alright, we are already in range. We are, of course, fighting in the forest, so there's lots of cav, actually. And it's all pretty poor cav, so having this guy may actually be really useful. I'll get him a little closer. It's unlikely I'm going to really use him. Because 35 men, he's just so likely to die from that. And we can retrain him soon, I'm sure, so I don't really want to lose him right now. Then again, if we can retrain him, it means we can also build a new one. Alright, I'm going to keep track of where their actual rams are. They're all running up here, which Oh fuck, that's why. Oh god, okay, well, I never paused the goddamn video, or fight, but didn't realize there's a gap here. Well, that's what you get for not knowing the custom maps. Let's see if there's any other ones before I move on here. Oh, that's okay, impenetrable. Why'd they have to bring freaking rams if they could just walk through, literally? Did they have a spy in here? Is that what's going on? There's no gate there, though, so I don't think so. Right, you two are gonna have to run over here. I think I might just have to use this guy after all. Get him over here as well. You gotta run... Oh, you could stay there, actually. Yeah, that's fine if you get charged. You gotta run. You're staying over here. And we're just gonna pump units in here. Alright, and a third one that you... Yep, sounds good. Alright, the other ones we'll keep in reserve for now. They brought rams. Why the fuck they bring... Okay, whatever. Let's go normal speed again. If this guy gets charged, that's okay. Yeah, we're gonna go through there. Man, that would have been such a great funnel. Now we're gonna let units through. In fact, that might not be a terrible thing. If they don't roam all over the place here. That would be bad. Because the fact that if we can get units to... If we can let some units in, it's an actual strategy people do, isn't it? I mean, they did it in The Walking Dead, for God's sake. You let a few units in, you kill those units, you close the gates behind them, you slaughter them.
Like this, we will smash the enemy.
Well, you slaughter them, and then you let more units in, although I don't think that plan's actually going to work right now. Okay, I need you guys to come over here. For fuck's sake, just get somewhere around here, man. Yeah, you guys get in position. Oh, that's not even... You're just charging that unit, right? Yeah, don't do that anymore. That's enough charging. You guys get out of there. You guys get over there.
Oh. The enemy general lies dead.
That's a good start. Holy hell, that's lucky. Lucky, even. Luckily. Alright, all of you guys, get into guard stands as well. Do not push out. Like, don't do what we did on that bridge that one time. You guys. Yeah, I don't really want you here anymore. Just set up over there. Get out of there. Don't get yourselves killed, please. Right. You guys, are you lined up to start firing at some units? Yeah, get firing. Actually, I need to find their rams for one. But I mostly need to find their crossbowmen and fire at those guys. I don't see anything right now. There's stuff back here. That's cav though. Got this music. It's so crazy. Where are your crossbow? Oh, there they are in there.
If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
2% lost. They lost 32, 33. Okay, and their guards of the Orphank are going to get in there in a minute, though. Yeah, they're already in there right now. And that would be bad. So get in there. Okay, you guys are out of there. That's good. We've got those cav under control. You're going to be a last resort unit. Okay, we're all firing at those guys right there. We should be doing some pretty good damage to them. You're out of there as well, that's good. Their cav, yeah, you can actually reach their cav if you're ridiculous range, so why don't you do that? Okay, so we got this pretty well covered. The center is actually right here. There's a little gap for some reason, but it doesn't change much. Of course, we want to lose as many of the... Well, we don't want to lose these guys, but if we're going to lose anything, we want to lose these guys because they are a garrison, which means I think they... I don't suppose I get to keep them after this fight anyway. Oh, jeez, they're just trying to push through, aren't they? I don't imagine it's working out too well for them, but those guards of the Orphank are doing well. Okay, firing at that Warg unit, killing them. They were on 30 just now, and they're dropping like flies. There you go, 20. Those are archer battalions, 20 crossbows.
Only half the enemy force remains.
Archers. Oh wow, they're almost dead already. Jesus, didn't expect that. Yeah, I'm not too worried about this. This is just a garrison. We don't really care about them. I don't know where they left the rams. They must have left them over here somewhere. There's one right there. And there's the other one. Yeah, they literally didn't use them. They could have just walked in the first turn. Which, if they had done that, I don't think we would have gotten our garrison units, which is interesting. Because of the way it works, that your garrison spawns after a turn of being besieged, I think. Alright, crossbows 11, archers 12. That's all fine, as well as dandy. Only 3 of those Warg riders left. who I'm sure will be going down at some point. There are calves in here already, so there's nothing else left there, I don't think. Let's target their archers there as well. Let's get you guys out of the way a little bit, because I feel like we might be hitting our own dudes. In fact, why don't you walk over here? Kill those remaining archers. Not really any flanking we can do, but looking good on the numbers still. The Guards of the Orphank is down to 80. They're going to be not dying very fast, as expected. Cavalry's routed. Killed their general already, so the moment they all rout, that's going to be it. We can just immediately end it, because we killed 81% of their army. Nice. Only a fool could lose this battle. Haha, well, you haven't seen me. What do I look like? Someone who knows what they're doing. Alright, down to 4 men, and the crossbows. That's the archer unit again. Crossbows down to 2 men. Kind of wasting ammo here, but it doesn't really matter. Oh, actually, this unit's out of ammo. Oh, that's impressive. What has he been firing at the entire? He's all the way at the back as well. That's interesting. Guards of the Orphank 61. I'm pretty sure it's a pike unit, so I imagine they're not as good in melee like that than as they would be as a pike. Oh, the zoom, it's fast for once. Wow. Very little to see here in these old games, I always feel like, because it's just units only smashing each other. There's no real animation. Well, I mean, just attack animations, no real defend animations. But still, I will peek. Because I know it's what people like to see. Oh man, that guy. Oh, he just. Okay, maybe there's some. Oh my god, look at. He just hammered down on him. That was actually a pretty cool animation. He like sliced him 2 times, and then a 3rd time to turn him around or stab him in the back, and then when he was on the floor, he stabbed him again. It was crazy. 21. Okay, they're dying pretty rapidly. In fact, this is what you want to basically have. You like lock a few units and you kill them, and then you let the rest in. You kill them, but obviously it's not exactly what happened here. They literally they're all dead. This is just the final few units here. We were probably going to fight to the death. Oh, never mind.
The field. Pursue and run them down.
Unless maybe they did die. Because I think in this game, if units get completely surrounded,
this is a clear victory.
They sometimes decide to fight to the death because they don't have a way out anyway. They just get slaughtered, and the AI knows that they would. Alright, so that was pretty good. I don't know exactly what happens to our garrison. I assume it goes away. It'd be pretty crazy if we got to keep it, but I'm not sure if we could even afford to if we did. I can't believe we just lost that town again, though. There's not really anything I can do about it either. I could send the army in here over there, but then I don't have anything to protect against whichever possible other armies might be coming towards us. $585 for the Guards of the Orphank. Get out of here. Disgust me. There is a Dwarven army here, which is, oh, is that a massive full stack, or is that just a really small stack and I can't quite see the flag? I'm assuming it's the latter, but I don't know. Okay, they're going to position themselves so that I can go and kill them. Actually, no, it's a full stack, isn't it? The Ents march on Isengard. That's good. Take Osgiliath, one of the best units currently available. Okay, we can do that right now, so that's good. They didn't move, so that's good. But what is this?
There will be much honor
oh my god.
You.
Okay, it's a lot of crappy units. But it's still a lot of units. Don't know how good Haradrim archers and Haradrim spearmen are. Fucking hell. Okay, dwarves. Frayne, can you help me out here? You're my ally, are you not? Are you enemies with them at all? Yo. They're enemies with the Dunlandings, Orcs of Misty Mountains, Shadows of Mirkwood, so no. They're not enemies with those guys. Could you declare war on them for me? Fucking hell, why is everyone... What is this? This is bullshit, man, this campaign. I really feel like I'm being unlucky and I'm getting overrun by shit that's not supposed to overrun me. Yeah, I can hire a unit, except now we don't have enough money anymore. We did just now, but we don't anymore. Because we lost this stupid town. Well, either way, this is going to be the end of this episode. I think what we're going to do next time is... yeah, those guys are gone, by the way, okay. Is go out and attack this small force, kill them off. We're going to take this town, and then we're going to get back in here, and hopefully they don't attack me immediately. Which should be kind of annoying. And hopefully the Dwarves will help us out, but I don't know what they're doing here. They might just be trying to walk past me literally to get this town, or maybe the one down here somewhere. Which would be annoying, because it's still owned by rebels, which still means I can take it. It's just I don't get the fucking opportunity to do so. Anyway, until next time, have a good day and goodbye.